Paris, Reuters. Plans to buy a new presidential jet for France's Emmanuel Macron could be held up because of a controversy sparked by his prime minister, who hired a private plane for €350,000, £311,472, to fly home from Japan. Business paper La Tribune said news of Edouard Philippe's costly Japan to Paris charter had come at a bad time, with Macron, who has campaigned against wasteful spending, about to decide on a new presidential plane. France's equivalent of Air Force One is an old Airbus A330 that was bought second-hand 10 years ago and given a luxury refit for use by Nicolas Sarkozy, whose penchant for high living earned him the nickname President Bling Bling. At Macron's office, an official played down the jet issue, saying a new purchase was being considered before he took office in May and that the government was waiting for a report on the matter before making a decision. That will take a few weeks, and when it's done we will assess all options for improving travel arrangements for the president and government, an Élysée official told Reuters. Macron has a similar PR problem to Sarkozy in a country where ostentatious displays of wealth are frowned upon. Opinion polls show many voters feel the former investment banker is overly pandering to the rich, pointing to his scrapping of a wealth tax and lowering of subsidies for public housing. Macron, who turned 40 on Thursday, drew criticism early in his presidency after it emerged he had spent €26,000 on makeup in his first 100 days in office. There were further brickbats this week after he celebrated his birthday in the grounds of a famed lawyer chateau. Aside from the bad timing, the acquisition of a new presidential jet raises another delicate issue. The bill, at least $100 million but possibly double that, is likely to be paid from the defense budget. France's army chief abruptly quit in July following a row over budget cuts, forcing Macron to say the cuts were a one-off and that increases were planned in the years ahead. The plane bought for Sarkozy cost €176 million once it was fitted with a presidential bedroom, a soundproofed meeting room, kitchen, scrambled communications technology and various other medical and emergency capabilities. While Airbus declined to comment on any new order, a plane of the kind mooted for Macron, an Airbus A319neo, has a list price of $99.5 million. It could cost more than double that if the refit ordered for Sarkozy is anything to go by. But it would at least provide the president and 7 staff with the ability to fly 12,500 kilometers, or up to 15 hours, non-stop, reaching most of the world's capitals in a single journey. Additional reporting by Tim Heffer, editing by Luke Baker and Catherine Evans.